Back today with another pair of earbuds. These are the most expensive ones I've looked at, and I actually really like them. These are the SHOKZ OpenDots ONE. There's a little charging case. Now I like these because they actually go over your earlobe. So your earlobe goes here, the control and charging and battery goes on the outside of your ear, and then that goes towards your ear canal. They're super comfortable. Like I can wear these for 8 hours and forget they're there unless I move my head really quick, and then you feel a little bit of the inertia in the weight. I also like these because they do give you, your situational awareness. Since your ears are open, you can hear outside sounds. Some people don't want that for earbuds and headphones and stuff. I want that because I want to know if I'm in danger, if someone's sneaking up on me, if a car is coming, if someone's knocking or ringing the doorbell, etc. So I really like when I find stuff that allows me to still hear my surroundings. Now these are pretty cool because they come with Dolby Audio and a BassSphere technology, which gives you a pretty rich bass. For how small they are, like I was very impressed. With that clip-on fit, these are only 6.5 grams each, so you really don't notice them after like 10 minutes. They claim you get about 10 hours per charge. I found closer to like 8 hours I can get through before I just put them on the case. I'm not listening to it excessively loud, and I'm mostly listening to podcasts with it, but I have listened to a variety of music on them, and you can go into the app. I'll show you that in a minute, and you can change, the settings and stuff. But I've been pretty happy with the sounds. I'm no audiophile though, so they are IP54 rated, so sweat and light rain not going to be a problem. They do multi-point pairing, which I thought was kind of interesting. So you can be connected to 2 devices at once. Not really sure what application you'd need for that. I guess like maybe your phone and the computer or something, but not something I would use, but it is an option. And again, like I said, you can go in and do the controls to mess with the EQ and everything. It comes in this box. It almost feels like it's recycled material. You get a little USB-C cable, and then you get, sorry, I just put beard oil on, so I'm leaving all kinds of oil on this, and then you get the little charging case. With that charging case, I think it takes up to about 40 hours, so you're good pretty much for like a work week. But, USB-C, you just plug it in when you're not. And you can wear them. You don't have to have the left on the left and the right on the right. You can switch them, and it'll actually adjust the audio accordingly. As far as these, you do have controls. Touching the band acts as a control. Squeezing acts as a control. There's different things. I'll show you that in the app too. And they'll actually, they make sense for once. All these earbuds, it's just a thing that goes in your ear. And it's like, well, if you tap in this and do this and then stand on one foot and say the hokey pokey, then you can turn the volume on. But what happens is, even if you just go to push them in your ear, like it pauses or fast forwards or skips or turns the volume up. These don't do that. Like, it makes sense. The app does have a Find My Earbud feature too. Here's the app. You come in and you can see the charge on your case and on the earbuds. I've been listening to podcasts this morning, so I have it in vocal mode. But you can come in here and select preset EQ modes, or you can go into customize and you can change, the bass, the midtones, the treble, all that stuff on your own. You can save that setting and use it later. I have multi-point pairing off just because I don't need it. They have the smartware detection thing. So you can also come in here and have microphone noise cancellation during calls. So you can come up here into settings. This is how you find firmware updates and stuff. I did have a firmware update out of the box when I got these, which was nice. That means they're actually, supporting the product and updating it. So you come in here to settings and you can see like the Dolby audio settings, the EQ modes. That just lets you turn it on and off, just like on the main menu. Same kind of deal there. You can customize the touch controls, and here's what I'm talking about. You have double tap with a single finger. You can do triple tap. You do the 2-finger pinch, which I liked. And then if I long press on the left earbud, it takes the volume down. Long press on the right, and it takes the volume up, which is very nice. And again, you can come in here to upgrade the firmware, and there's not one right now for me, but there was when I got them. Now, I've been living with these since October 28th. It is November 11th right now. 2 weeks I've been playing with them, and I've just been really, really happy with them. And then you can change like dark mode or light mode on the app, which is nice. I just have it set to automatic, which I assume just takes from my system preferences. They do come with a warranty. The warranty card is in the box and everything. They're really, really nice earbuds. When I saw the price on them, I was like, what, for some earbuds? These things are they're really, really nice. They're easy to clean too. They don't have like deep recesses or anything. You can just like get in there with your shirt, maybe a little microfiber or something, and clean them right off.